Our basic strategy for creating shareholder value hasn't changed for several decades. The very basic approach has been responsible for a very strong long-term track record of creating returns for shareholders. And it starts with a long-term perspective that we take on all of our decisions and all of our investments. We have a strategy of building industry leaders in everything that we do. We're either a leader or we're on track to becoming a leader. We follow an active governance model, and we maintain a strong financial position and take a very prudent approach to risk. So we are pursuing shareholder value creation through a number of strategies, internal strategies, as well as external strategies, both deploying and redeploying capital. Our internal strategies are focused on 4 key initiatives. We're transforming our advisor-based distribution businesses. We're focusing on harnessing the potential of our group customers. We're reshaping our global asset management, and we're focused on increasing the competitiveness and the profitability of our core insurance franchises. Now, externally deploying our strong capital position on acquisitions is a key part of enhancing our returns. We're actively pursuing acquisitions that enhance our capabilities, strengthen our market positions, and add profitability, of course, to our existing businesses. So Canada Life's recent acquisition of Retirement Advantage in the UK is a prime example, and looking forward, building upon Great-West Lifeco's U.S. positions in asset management and in the retirement market are 2 high priority areas. And we're also deploying our capital in a series of investments that hold the potential for higher organic growth than our existing businesses. So examples of this would be the investment we have across the group in Wealthsimple, Canada's leading robo-advisor. IGM is investing in Personal Capital, which is a US-based digital wealth platform and based in Denver. Our group's investment and sponsorship of Portage 3, which is a fintech venture capital fund, and IGM Financial's purchase in partnership with Power Corporation of Canada of a significant position in China Asset Management, which is China's leading asset management company. At the same time, we've been actively reviewing businesses that don't hold the prospect of meeting our return expectations in the future. So Great-West Lifeco's recent announcement in the first quarter of the sale of the U.S. life insurance business is a case in point. The estimated $1.6 billion that the company is going to get from both proceeds and capital release is left the company in a position of excess capital. As a result, Great-West Lifeco subsequently announced a substantial issuer bid to purchase up to $2 billion of its outstanding common shares. So Great-West Lifeco's decision to do an issuer bid provided the opportunity for Power Financial to simultaneously launch its own issuer bid for up to $1.65 billion, and for Power Corporation to launch a bid of its own to buy back $1.35 billion of its own common shares. And these 3 bids were successfully completed in April, and after the share buybacks, our group companies remain in a very healthy capital position with lots of capital to meet our ongoing operating needs as well as to pursue our M&A ambitions. The distribution of capital through these 3 bids demonstrates that our group is prepared to use multiple tools in our strategy to create shareholder value. Now, Pargesa, through its majority ownership of GBL, provides an additional value creation vehicle for Power Financial. In 2012, a new portfolio strategy was launched at GBL under a new management, and it has resulted in meaningful increases in the net asset value of GBL and Pargesa over the last 5-6 years. In fact, since 2012, a total of 16 billion euros of assets were purchased and sold over the ensuing 5-6 years. We've been in an environment of high uncertainty and volatility, certainly within financial services, in a very changing market. And we have maintained and built and continue to operate leading market positions in all of the markets where we operate, and our financial strength is amongst the strongest of any of the companies against whom we compete. We strongly believe we have maintained this position because of our continued focus on client needs, which remains at the center of our vision and our strategies. And so together with our subsidiaries, Power Financial is committed to creating long-term value for shareholders predicated on the success of our clients, our employees, and our business partners, while contributing to the communities in which we operate.